Hello, my name is Daniel, and welcome to my channel, Live to Read. Today, I'll be doing a book review with some spoilers of Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. This book was published in 1883. Page count for this paperback edition is a little over 200 pages, so not a large book. I had heard of Treasure Island, but I never read the book. I knew there were some movies or TV shows. Obviously, this book is regarded as a classic. It's had a huge influence on popular culture, including Pirates of the Caribbean. The whole idea of X marks the spot on a treasure map, pirates with parrots on their shoulders or with wooden legs, and so forth. So this book is pretty much about a young boy by the name of Jim Hawkins, who's working at his parents' inn, helping them out. His father's in poor health. And one day, an old, decrepit pirate shows up and wants to stay at the inn. He goes by the name of Billy Bones. And then in his possession, he actually has a treasure map. Um, so while staying at the inn, he just pretty much wants to drink his life away. And while staying there, he pretty much tells Jim some stories of his life and warns him of a pirate with one wooden leg. And shortly after, his past starts to show up looking for him, including a pirate by the name of Black Dog. And Black Dog wants the treasure map from Billy Bones, and they get into a sword fight, and Bones defeats Black Dog. But while doing so, Black Dog is actually in poor health as well, and he actually dies from a stroke after the sword fight. And then shortly after, for Jim, his father passes away around the same time. And then a few days goes by, and a blind beggar by the name of Pew is looking for Billy Bones and wants the treasure map. And Pew himself actually runs with a gang of former pirates that all know Billy Bones. And they actually try to attack the inn, but they actually get stopped by police. And unfortunately, after this has happened, Billy Bones passes away. So once after his death, Jim and his mother go into his room and get a hold of the treasure map. And so they pretty much have some family friends, including a doctor. He's also a judge. His name is Dr. Livesey, and he knows a wealthy landowner by the name of John Trelawney. And so they all agree to Trelawney is going to hire a captain, charter a boat, and hire a crew so they can all go after the treasure. So the mother stays behind to watch the inn, and Jim goes with the doctor and the landowner. And they hire a captain, they find a crew, and they get onto a boat. And the crew itself, unknowingly to them, is actually a group of former pirates. And Jim actually gets to become friends with one pirate who's a cook who has one wooden leg, which turns out to be Long John Silver. And one night, when he goes to go and speak to Long John Silver, he sees that he's holding a meeting with the rest of the crew, and he overhears them that they're going to do a mutiny and kill everyone on board. And John actually lets everyone else on the crew know what's going on. So, not to spoil the ending itself, but overall, like probably the biggest highlights is Long John Silver. He's famous for a reason. He's sort of a hero villain character. He's very charismatic. He would do anything and everything to make sure he gets his hands on the treasures. So this is a really cool adventure, swashbuckling. You really feel for the character, especially for Jim and even Long John Silver. You get different perspectives in this book. That's really entertaining. And if you're just looking for a very just quick read about treasure, high stakes on the high seas and everything, this is an excellent book. I would highly recommend Treasure Island by Robert Louis Stevenson. And, as always, thank you so much for taking the time to stop by to check out my video and my channel. Thank you.